Okay, hello Blooms. So I'm gonna be watching their Sweet Tooth dance practice and their Katabi like live performance video that they just dropped. I know I'm a little bit not behind, but like I'm just trying to like catch up with some of the things that they dropped and like do them together. But we're just gonna go ahead and watch y'all. Also getting to see like the full thing for this because like we saw part of it in the MV. It's probably not so good for me, but I don't care at all. 'Cause Candy Crush, I hope it's never gone. Soon I'll get a cavity deep inside my heart. But how can I self-regulate? Your love has got me hooked. I should try something healthy, but it never tastes as good. Me, my sweet tooth. No, I can't help it if I don't want to. I know there's plenty worse addictions, but I just can't help the feeling. Me and my sweet tooth. I keep doing this part around the house when I sing the song because it's so catchy. Self-regulate, your love has got me hooked. I should try something healthy, but it never tastes as good. Me and my sweet tooth. No, I can't help it if it wants you. I know there's plenty worse addictions, but I just can't help the feeling. Me and my sweet tooth. Hey, you wanna get over it, but do I really want to? Oh, okay, come on. Wanna get over it, but do I really want to? If I'm here every night, dreaming about your sweet tooth. It's also just interesting how they ended up making a choreo for this, because like I know you can make choreo to anything, but like it's just since like the beat is like more like chiller than like things, it's like interesting to see how they end up making it. And this being like the highlight part, it's like kind of like, you know, like the tingling kind of feeling whenever like, or like the heart, I guess also heart, like representing like heart fluttering moment. It's always so, like I said, it's always interesting to see their choreo because a lot of them like has been like very much like upbeat and very like cutesy, and I'm just like, oh my god, like for me, because obviously like Pantropico has been like my favorite one, like choreo in terms of like for them entirely, because like I did, and then also like First Love, I really did like that one as well. But here, like obviously, I was wondering how they're gonna end up portraying like the feeling of like Sweet Tooth and everything, which is like they're more so doing it based on like the beat and like the how jazzy and like groovy the song is, and kind of like the emotions of it, like doing a lot of body waves, a lot of like, you know, flowiness to like how the song is. But like I said, I think the main point is obviously doing whenever they do like the Sweet Tooth part is like it's supposed to like represent like the either like heart fluttering moment that they feel when they're comparing it to like like having like or like the tingling sensation of like whenever you have like, in a words, like a cavity, like how they mentioned in the song, like in, you know, like it's like kind of like painful in a way, but like also like it just, you know, it feels weird. So I guess it's kind of like expressing also like that red flag like behavior that the song is like singing about, in like the relationship of it, like the toxic relationship aspect of it, because it's just like, oh, like it's like the same thing with like eating, like when you want to eat like sweets and like candy and stuff, like, you know, it's like bad for you, but like you can't help it because like it tastes like the taste of it's like you want to keep eating more and more and more. So it's kind of like that with the like relationship aspect of it, where you're just like, oh, like you, like I said, you love that person so much and you know it's like toxic, but you love that person despite it all and you can't get over it. So it's like very interesting to see how that ends up playing into um the whole like um like metaphor of it being comparing it to like a sweet tooth and all that. But we're gonna move on to the, I think it's a Katabi, yeah. Ooh.
I know that you may come around soon. I'm reminiscing about the way we met that day. You gave me all the butterflies, fireworks.
Oh, they all have custom mics. I like the graininess of like the shots. It looks like they're like, you know, flowers in like a garden with this like little stage. Oh, they all say it says their names on the bottom of it. Cute. I'm guessing this is like an event that they did for like, you know, like the blooms, because they always promote. Ooh! Miko's deep voice, like. And the harmonies. Like it adds to like the dreaminess of like how the song sounds, and like the garden, like they're in like the filter of like it being grainy. It adds more to like the atmosphere, like when you're watching like a live stage too. It feels like a medicine of peace. Ooh, okay, Mika. Wow. That must have been like so fun for like the blooms that got to go. Cause I think it's one of the, like, cause I know they've been like promoting like a lot of things where like, oh, like if you join or like this, like they have like a platform, I think, that they usually do stuff on, right? And I think you have to, you know, either be like a certain, like the first certain amount of people to like join in on like these events and stuff like that, or you get picked that way. So I feel like it must have been like a great experience for those blooms that got to, you know, got in and like got to see this live, and what other songs they ended up performing. But I just love how, you know, it's not like they're on like a complete like actual like stage. It's like it's still like floor level with everyone, so like everyone can see you from whatever angle, and they're like in a circle, but then they still kind of like made it like a little bit like of a garden kind of in a way to like represent them as like flowers in the center of it. And it's just really pretty how they ended up, you know, doing that. And then also how this song is very much like, you know, more of that chiller like vibe that I mentioned in the album listening. So kind of seeing them like sing it live and like, you know, do like a whole video on it, and like kind of capture, you know, the whole ambience of all of the people there, and like filming it in a certain way with that kind of like vintage looking like what did I just described what it's called, like that old, like kind of like that vintage kind of feeling of like when you look kind of like with a digital camera, like how you like have videos, how you have videos like that, and you kind of like look at the video back like that, and it kind of gives it like, oh, the graininess, it gives like kind of like graininess kind of feeling, kind of like you're reminiscing a little bit on it, or like kind of giving that like, oh, like that throwback of like, oh, like it's like a memory that you like end up like cherishing. It's kind of giving that vibe. And you know, obviously the Katabi song is like about, you know, that love like relationship, and you know, I think it's a nice song for them to like kind of have like a sit down moment, you know, just kind of like have like a live like performance session with. So I really love it. Like I said, the song is so good, and like hearing their vocals even more live like is insane. Because like I said, I think I have mentioned like here and there that I'm like, I think I don't know if I had like said that I had a favorite yet, or like I had like a couple in mind of like the members, but really like lately like Mika has been like blowing me away because like I love her rapping and like her like the roughness to her like vocals, but like here more so like I got to hear a little bit more, and I was just like, especially with her singing, because like obviously like I always hear her for rapping and like occasional like singing lines, but like here and specifically I was just like, oh, like I love a good more like darker like kind of like hoarse kind of like husky kind of tone sometimes. So I'm just like it was nice to like hear her and like the vocals, and then everyone kind of have like their layering of like everyone's different kind of vocals, like the members that have like more of a higher tone or like deeper tone like to it, and like kind of them layering and like the harmonizing everything just makes I feel like it makes the moment more magical for the blooms that got to go and like got to experience it. But anyways, I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I shall see you in the next one.